Welcome to the Motor City. This is Comerica Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Detroit Tigers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And today's starter, Tarik Skubal. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Fought off foul. The shortstop takes the ball. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. And there's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back. See you later. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Adley Rutschman stands in now, looks at that one inside. Skubal in his 5th season, 28 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. The 1-0. Slice down the right side.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Outside low. 1-0. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Rutschman aboard here at first with nobody out. And there's a foul ball. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
At the belt and fires. And that's in for a strike. 0-2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Man at first, 1 away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Tyler O'Neill stands in now and watches strike one. That one hit the knees for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Started after it, appeal to first, and he held back according to Larry Bullard. Two balls, two strikes to count with two outs. And that one missing low.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Solo homer brings in one for Baltimore. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Comerica Park. And on the mound in this one, Zach Eflin. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Parker Meadows leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And a swing and a miss. And now one away. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. There's a strike. One out, base is empty. Pitch misses. 1-1.
I got a ball, one strike.
That one drilled left field. Nabs it, and there are two outs. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy? Finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. O'Neill going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Offense held in check there. We move on to the second here at Comerica. It's the Orioles 1 and the Tigers 0. Back here in Detroit, top of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. Skubal back to work. Swing and a foul out of play. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Now here is Cedric Mullins in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Ball one there.
1-1.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. That one
2 balls,
missed.
2 strikes.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Bottom of the second. Now it's the DH, Kerry Carpenter. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
Nope,
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quickly against certain types of pitchers, you're just not going to get those opportunities.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a curve is down and in. Started after it, appeal to third, and he went around. Ruled a swing. And now the right fielder, Matt Vierling. Out to short. On to O'Hearn. And that quickly 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Colt Keith.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Next pitch is downstairs. That one catches the corner for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Full count.
Good job to fight that one off. 2 down, nobody on. And that's going to get into the corner. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So runner at second, 2 down. And next up for the Tigers, Jace Young. And takes low for ball 1. Man at second. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering upstairs. Just off the inside edge. Jake Rogers in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ripped to the left center, base hit. Keith coming home. He'll score, and the Tigers even it up. And it's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Runner at first with 2 away. And next to hit for Detroit, Jake Rogers. There's a strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Young off of first with 2 away. That one inside. Now 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Stays alive. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full, all tied 1-1. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Hit in the air, center field. They got it for out number 2. Here's Adley Rutschman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one laced to center and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Ryan O'Hearn getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Gets the outside corner with that one. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swings through that.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Left field. Green has a beat on it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Tied up here in the early going. Hit hard on the ground to short. Out number 3. 1 hit, 1 left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. And a foul ball. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Pretty nasty cutter right there, and you're seeing that pitch, that location a lot more these days, and you can see why. Very difficult for hitters. I think the great Mariano Rivera can at least partially be credited for that thanks to the career he had with the cutter. It was just dominant. I tell you what, I felt like it was a moral victory whenever I could put that pitch in play. So I can feel for the guy right there walking back to the dugout.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
On the ground, right side. On to O'Hearn. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Here is Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 1. And another ball. And a strike to Gleyber. Lifted in the air, right field. Cowser brings it in, and that ends the inning. With 3 complete, we're tied at 1 apiece. And we're back, and here is Ryan Mountcastle. Mountcastle measures 6 feet 4 inches, 220 pounds, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. And that one fouled off. Right down to shoot. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. Grounded out his first time up. Fouled off down the right side. That's too low. And now it's even 1-1.
1-1. That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Just off the inside edge.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
The 3-1. Sliced hard but foul. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Gone. He'll circle the bases, and the Orioles jump out in front. It's 2-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Fastball is outside. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Riley Green.
Let's go, Riley.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Just missed.
Well, these Tigers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Hey. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
The 1-0. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
One out, runner at second. And now the right fielder, Matt Vierling. That's in there. Strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And there's a strike.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
And that's down and away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now here is Colt Keith. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. One left for Detroit. They're down 2-1. Back at Comerica Park, ready now for the 5th inning. Now Jordan Westberg. Skubal back to work, and that's a little bit high, and that is ball one. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ground ball, and that's a fair ball. It's in and out of his glove. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. Base hit center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Gunnar Henderson will hit next. He's already homered in this game.
Ball one.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. He's in there. And he'll move up to second, no problem. Should be a pass ball, and that takes away the double play. Holliday at second with nobody out. Fouled off to the right. Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tyler Holton getting loose out there. Canely, the right-hander, loosening up as well. Just a weak fly ball this time. Green going after it. He's got it. One away. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. He's 2 for 2. And that is out of play. Man at second. And that one upstairs, ball 1. And that is downstairs. And it's 2-1. That's ripped. And this one could be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Throws to second. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change right here. Tarek Skubal done for the day, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. New pitcher for the Tigers, Tommy Canely.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And now it's going to be Ryan O'Hearn. 0 for 2 in this one. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Meadows makes the catch. 2 away. Here's Ryan Mountcastle, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one's in there. That's strike 1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That missed inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Orioles 4 and the Tigers 1. Back here in Detroit, here's the third baseman, Jace Young. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, these Tigers being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners, and you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
That one finds the zone. It's 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Jake Rogers digs in now. Struck out swinging his first time. And Chris, His big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played. A good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. That's out number 2.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a foul straight back. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Tigers are shut down there, and they trail it 4-1. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
You know, these Orioles, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from there, man. It's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
So digging in, Colton Cowser. He's already homered here in this one. Outside with a breaking ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And another ball. Fouled off left side.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
That's off the mark. And the count is 3-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
So up next, Cedric Mullins. There's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And that's
1
in the
ball,
dirt.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Orioles set down in order. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Orioles 4 and the Tigers 1. Bottom of the 6th inning, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Parker Meadows. Swings and misses, and that's strike 1.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Now a drag bunt, third base side, and that's just foul. 0-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that's too high. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Torres up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Ripped on a line. Mullins puts it away. 2 down. Two outs. Base is empty. Here's Riley Green. And there's a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Got him looking. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Nothing across here this half. We're through 6 full. It's the Orioles 4 and the Tigers 1. New pitcher on here, Tyler Holton.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now the third baseman, Jordan Westberg. 1 for 2. Holton measures 6 feet 2 inches, 28 years old, and he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2018. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So digging in, Jackson Holliday. That one pulled foul. Westberg gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And that one a little below the knees. And it's 1-1. Ground ball right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. And Siggy, he started this one off with a bang.
Yes, he did. It always feels great when you can connect with one right away. Certainly a shot of confidence for the entire lineup and a shot to the heart for this crowd.
Foul ball there.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
One out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Man at second. On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. He gets the intentional walk here, and now a force at any base with 2 gone. Ryan O'Hearn getting ready to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. In there at the knees for a strike. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Comes up empty.
0-2.
And he hits a ground ball right side. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. Orioles strand a couple as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Bottom of the 7th. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. That's a little bit low. Action in the pen down there. Keegan Aiken is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Kittredge, a hard throwing right-hander, up as well. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Next one misses. Ball 3.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
And there's the automatic.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Now it's the right fielder, Matt Vierling.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That one outside, and a count even 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Nobody out, runner at first. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Zach Eflin won't go any further, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. A new pitcher in the game, Keegan Aiken. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. That one in there across the letters. Carpenter, the base runner at first with one out. Snap throw to first.
No,
Carpenter back in on a dive. Strike two.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss.
No ball,
if he
two
makes
strikes.
contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
In the dirt, squirts away from Rutschman. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Hit in the air, left field. Makes the catch for the out. And there's two away. Jace Young now at the plate. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. That's outside. 1-2 the count. Started to go after it. Now a look down to third, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Nice work from the Baltimore pen there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 4 and the Tigers 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Johnny Brebbia. And now the DH, Ryan Mountcastle. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. Not close with that one. And that's ball 2. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Green settles under it. And there's one away. Now the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. 0 for 3 in this one. Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That one
Outside,
just misses the outside corner, and the count is 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just got to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. First pitch misses. That catches the corner. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. One left for the Orioles, but they lead it 4-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. The Tigers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here. Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Aiken back to work. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. And the slider catches the zone.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
In there at the knees. Going to count 1 and 2. Got him swinging. Now 1 away.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Yeah, the batter now, Trey Sweeney. High in the air, out to right. Cowser makes the play, and there's 2 away. Two down, base is empty. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. That's down and in. A slider missed.
1-0.
Just missed. On the inside corner for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering is in for a strike.
The count is full.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Upstairs, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Keegan Aiken done for the afternoon. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. So they turn to their closer, Felix Bautista.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal
0-1's the
second,
count.
you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the
Ball
hitter
back
can
outside.
focus on the pitch.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a swing and a miss down on strikes. That's the inning. Tigers leave one, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Sean Gunther. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westberg. And that one hammered. That's back there. Absolutely hammered it to left center. He sends it out of here, and they boost their lead. It's 5-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. First pitch
Inside,
doesn't
ball
find the
one.
zone. Just
That's in. Ball
missed.
two.
Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Kenta Maeda getting loose for A.J. Hinch. And that one
that's off the
just
plate.
missed off the outside edge. That's ball
That's ball
four.
four.
Tried another sinker but couldn't find a zone.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So back to the top of the order. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Runner on the goal. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-2. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And next for the Orioles, Adley Rutschman. And that's
Ball,
off
that's inside.
the inside edge. Ball one. Runner at second here, one gone. This one in the air, center field. Meadows pulls that one down, and there's two down. So a man aboard. Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout. And a slider misses down and away. Holiday stands at second with 2 gone. Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 6-1. Two outs, runner at first. Next is the designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
On the ground to third. Zips it across, and the inning is over. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. Hard of the order, 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Orioles 6 and the Tigers 1. And we're back. Bottom of the 9th. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. Up the middle. Nice grab. Gathers and throws, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Next pitch misses way outside. Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch is outside. Carpenter checks his swing, appeal to third, no swing. Gary Simmons with the call. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at bat alive.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
First and second, no outs. Now it's going to be Matt Vierling. And ball 1. Bautista, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count 1-1. There's the strike.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And now Colt Keith 1 for 3. That's through there for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And they're down to their last out. And up next for Detroit, Jace Young. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Now the 0-1. Bautista is just one strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
6-1 is your final here today as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.